this AI standard prompt kind of deal, but it's tailored to each individual YouTube channel is going to be rolling out to, I guess. So it comes up not only with video ideas, but titles and thumbnails and outlines and scripts and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, rare bird sightings on camera, compilation of most unexpected and exciting bird sightings. And then here's like an outline of all these different things and bullet points of all the stuff you should put in the video. That's kind of
Hey, look, guys. They're trying to automate out the fun of creating content. Here's the formula, guys. You don't need who needs a creative outlet? Who needs to create things? We can create them for you.
So yeah, rare bird.
I should stop pausing because it just keeps getting worse.
Exciting bird sightings. And then like an outline of all.
See, I thought this was bad enough.
Bullet points of all the stuff.
Like, hey, here's the outline of your creative project.
Like you can have it add more stuff. Like have this idea presented in the point of view of Duke Nukem. And then
I think this outline for my creative idea is a little dry. Could you perhaps add some flair to it, please, ChatGPT?
Basically, it's just added like Duke Nukem kind of quotes, I guess, or what it thinks is that.
These birds are like fashion models from a jungle planet.
Blah, 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 blah. I don't know.
Birds come in all shapes and sizes.
Really
didn't do a good job with Tim Nukem.
This much trouble coming up with like ideas or anything. Do you really want to have a YouTube channel to begin with, and then generating thumbnails and just
you
just seems like
what you just said vastly assumes too much of the lowest common Slop in the head YouTube uploader, because ever since the era of YouTube becoming a monetizable thing and people chasing and caring about algorithm recommended preferences and search engine optimization, etc., there wasn't more creators than not on the platform there solely to just fucking milk you. Like, it was proportional to the further back you go, but the more people were just uploading things because they wanted to, because they thought it was fun or funny or whatever. Versus now, where the overwhelming vast majority of users who regularly upload content, I don't think it even needs to be said.
Such a bad idea. It's just bad at it. For instance,
because those people, they'd be like, oh yeah, sweet, whatever, like based off of all of my 100 other uploads that I was already using a different service to do this work for me. Like, sweet, now it's built into YouTube. That's convenient. Now my Slop audience will be able to get their Slop slightly quicker. It's like a Slop Ouroboros. And us people who are like getting mildly shocked about this are the minorest of tiniest, tiny vocal minority. Not even that vocal. Like, the people who are getting outraged about this. Maybe this LGR bird will get that's the view. So I'm going to try and guess without seeing. I'm going to say 34k, because it's a blurbs one. So 57k. Okay. So 57k. Compare that to like just whatever Mr. Beast's upload was yesterday, or whatever, like, stuff that I'm completely unaware of. The child Slop masses, like, spam views on. If we actually looked at the usage charts of the internet and stuff, this is what people need, is the humbling of how little you actually matter in terms of audience size and now that this is a consumer slot market market share and stuff like that. Like, this isn't a platform for the love, even though it has some people who are tangentially still in it for the love. It's primarily like even the children who are otherwise unaware of any of the programming or technological machinations of how any of this shit works. They know what the algorithm is, because everyone hasn't shut the fuck up about it ever since this became a consume monetization platform.
I don't like AI thumbnails. I don't like AI a lot of stuff. But this,
it's because the way it's been used is fucking corporate garbage.
Off of your channel directly to come up with this stuff, because there's definitely...
Look, the only thing that is fed directly off your channel, which is evidenced by this video and by my last video, having a quick look at it, the only thing I think they will have scraped is maybe like your titles. Not even anything about the contents or even the description or the keywords. Because look, you've got, my dude, you've got a bird channel. It goes, okay, bird channel titles, search, generate things based on these bird channel video titles. And here's some AI slop images. Like, I don't think it's any more personalized than that, compared to the generated comment replies, which are definitely built
it is definitely
on your comment history
itself, because every time I've gone in here, it's come up with completely different things, and some of them are very, very tailored to the things that are already on the channel. Again, I wish I could try this actually on my
again,
bird channel, but
my guess would be it's purely based on the title scoping.
Because I definitely got that going on. Yeah, here we go. Squirrel versus bird feeder. Epic battle royale. That's a common theme on the LGR Birds channel. But
well then, I'm sure it features quite prominently and commonly in titles then, doesn't it?
Grandiose idea of it. A dramatic battle for dominance. It's captured on camera as a hungry squirrel attempts to pilfer a bird feeder. Okay, what kind of stupid titles would it come up with? Squirrel versus bird feeder. The ultimate showdown. Feathered fury versus fuzzy foe. Bird feeder battle royale. Squirrel sabotage. Boom.
Yeah, we're all reading these and we all think they're bad and yada yada. But if you saw that title 10 years ago, you, dear viewer, you would have been like, oh, haha, oh, that's quirky, haha. Because this shit is based off of the last 10 years of slop data. And now we're all acting like we've suddenly got standards, because we're mildly aware of this.
And then these thumbnails,
they're the shittiest. I like.
Add dramatic text.
I'm sure if you looked at them hard enough, you'd be able to spot exactly which generative model this is. Like, they look so stinkily idiosyncratic. Will it be? No, it won't be Facebook's one. Google will have their own in-house one. Is this what Gemini images look like? Is that what they have? I don't keep up with that shit anymore.
The text overlay at all. And what did it do to that blue jay? Oh my word.
That ain't so bad. Look at this shit. You think that's a bad bird? Look at this horse. Okay, so now let's go and have a look at what he considered to be like, oh, that was a bad AI-generated beast. Just looks like a normal-ass picture.
So look, I'm so conflicted over the idea of having this built into the channel, especially since I haven't asked for it.
Look at that. Look at that. And also, as I said it a couple of times. No. I never asked for this.
And all these things being trained on my content. And then where's all this stuff coming from? Whose art is this taken from?
Clearly, the Gemini model and everything else that is being taken from, as previously theorized, it's clearly just your titles, which, come on, mate. This platform, they own a lot more than just the titles of your videos. They know a lot more than just the titles of your videos, so I would be thankful they haven't altered the deal any further.
Is it looking at all these thumbnails that other people have created? Yeah, probably.
I mean, did you look at those thumbnails?
Yep.
All of these look fucking garbage. That is not based off of like what are popular thumbnails, because they just look like bad Gemini images.
So until I start seeing, more accountability and transparency in how this is actually being generated, it would also be nice to just opt into some of this stuff, or be able to opt out. But as far as
I hear you, and I agree, but also it's kind of like having that kind of base assumption and level of expecting these terms and service that you've agreed to actually respect you in any way, shape or form. It's like, dude, you've already set yourself up for disappointment. Right. You just don't terms and service keep you up at night if you're like a type of person who cares about that sort of stuff. At a certain point, you've just got to be like, clearly, the I agree just means I give you, Corporation LLC, permission to ass fuck me continuous.
I don't know.
So I wouldn't be surprised at any of these things. So the fact he's like, I don't know, I kind of wish they'd given me an opt-in, or if it was a bit more transparent. I'm just thankful that I'm not being, savagely beaten to death during the love tap. This guy's being like, I really wish they'd asked for permission before kidnapping and brutalizing me.
Happening to...
I wish I could have opted in to that savage beating, or opted out, that would have been good.
I've been making videos, isn't the thing for you. I wonder if I can have it come up with a video idea for another channel. Yep, certainly can. Wow, these definitely look like LGR kind of video ideas.
But, again, even without specifically having your titles based as inputs, it would be pretty, especially based off of the large body of work across various channels that LGR has, it would be trivial, even for not an AI, just for a casual fan to, essentially human AI generate a bunch of these things. Brainstorming an LGR hardware video about a peripheral, an unusual 90s peripheral for Windows 95. You've already given it all the things it needs. There's nothing spooky about what it's paid here.
There's all these terrible, terrible thumbnails. What is it? It's just making...
Yeah, they're all atrocious, aren't they?
Channel here.
So that's why I'm thinking the thumbnails and contents of all of this crap, it's not based on anything more sophisticated than just it's a hook to the Gemini or ChatGPT API or whatever, and the things that it sends and the post get, etc. is just like, alright, post scraped titles from current logged in user to Gemini API and return the result with the slightly tailored query sort of thing. You know, surely as the tech dude you can see all these slop parts all slopping together in such a way that it isn't anything more sort of sophisticated or directly maliciously targeted, personalised style.
Completely different channel.
Because frankly,
Come up with
and
new idea.
humbly, I don't think YouTube thinks you're that important.
It's for another channel entirely.
But yeah, I'm just saying,
Made up.
they'll think you're of proportional importance, but just compare yourself to Mr. Beast and think about how important you are then.
Oh wow, look at this one. This is almost a real thing.
Yeah, that one wasn't bad actually. Not bad. Good work, Gemini.
The only time I'm using it is just to fart around here and see what kind of stuff YouTube.
Like, look, you've given a Packet Bell 486 PC, even just like that one specific term, it'd be able to pull some decent enough shit, because AI generative images have come quite some way from take off that shirt. Wow. Oh, that's right. Mommy didn't buy you any Doritos. Hey, yeah. So now you had a drink. But yeah, you should. Basically, the point of this is it's the slop money people that we should all be directing our violent vitriol towards, and not the funny, fun AI generative stuff, which has amazing untapped potential because it's just been used for all of this fucking benign slop shit. Bubba boo.